Breaking news, Ripley pregnant. Buddy Matthews overjoyed, fans stunned. The news that has just come out about Rhea Ripley has left fans in absolute shock, as the beloved WWE star is reportedly pregnant and expecting her first child. Ripley, known for her incredible strength and dominant presence inside the wrestling ring, has always been admired for being both powerful and stunning, and now she is about to begin an entirely new chapter in her life. This exciting news has not only surprised fans around the world, but has also filled her husband, Buddy Matthews, with immense happiness and pride as the two prepare to welcome their baby. Ripley has been one of WWE's most dominant stars, capturing the Women's World Championship and becoming one of the most influential figures in the company. Fans know her for her fierce persona, her unmatched charisma, and her ability to hold her own against anyone in the ring. But this news shows a more personal and intimate side of her life. While she has kept her private life relatively low-key, the announcement of her pregnancy has brought out an entirely different kind of admiration from fans who are eager to celebrate this milestone with her. Buddy Matthews, who currently wrestles in AEW, has also expressed his joy and excitement at the news, and the couple's happiness has been felt by fans across social media. Wrestling fans from both promotions have united in congratulating the pair, proving that this moment transcends company rivalries. Matthews and Ripley's relationship has always been admired, and now their growing family is adding a whole new layer of warmth and joy to their story. For someone like Ripley, who has always been celebrated for her intensity, focus, and relentless drive, this new journey marks an entirely different side of her life. Fans are fascinated to see how motherhood will influence her future, both personally and professionally. Though no official details have been revealed about her plans for wrestling during this time, supporters are certain that Ripley will handle this chapter with the same determination and grace that she has shown throughout her career. This incredible news has quickly become one of the most heartwarming stories in the wrestling community, and as the couple prepares to welcome their child, fans will be eagerly watching and celebrating every step of their journey together. Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews may currently work in different wrestling promotions, but the possibility of them teaming up for an on-screen storyline is a topic that intrigues many wrestling fans. The two tied the knot in 2024, solidifying their real-life relationship, which has only fueled speculation that they might one day appear together as an on-screen unit, despite the significant barrier working for rival companies WWE and AEW. Fans have always been fascinated by couples in the wrestling world, and Ripley and Matthews are no exception, especially since both have carved out impressive careers for themselves. While there is no indication of a crossover happening anytime soon, Ripley has openly acknowledged the idea and seems at least willing to consider it should the right circumstances align. Rhea Ripley is no stranger to relationship-based storylines, even though most of them have been strictly kayfabe. One of her most successful and surprising partnerships in WWE was with Dominic Mysterio. Speaking in an interview with Alan Owens Wrestling, Ripley admitted that she never expected their dynamic to work as well as it did. When the storyline first began, even she didn't see the chemistry coming. However, once the creative direction was set and the pair began working together, it became clear that their on-screen relationship was something special. Ripley explained that their contrasting personalities and presentation made the pairing stand out, with Ripley serving as a powerhouse and enforcer, while Mysterio played the sneaky, cunning partner. Together, they created a unique chemistry that resonated with fans and elevated both of their careers in WWE. The storyline with Dominic Mysterio eventually came to an end in 2024, with the two characters officially splitting. Following their breakup, Dirty Dom entered a new kayfabe relationship with Liv Morgan, adding another layer of intrigue to WWE programming. Despite the on-screen separation, Ripley has continued to reflect positively on the time she spent working with Mysterio. She credits the organic chemistry they developed for making the storyline such a success, and she acknowledges that it set a high standard for any future angles she might take part in. Ripley's confidence in her ability to create compelling narratives with Mysterio has also led her to believe that working alongside Buddy Matthews in a similar capacity could be just as impactful if the opportunity were to present itself. Speaking candidly about the possibility, Ripley admitted that she is unsure whether Matthews would ever return to WWE, but she remains open to the idea. If Matthews were to make his way back to the company, Ripley believes they could find a way to create something special on screen. However, she also recognizes the challenges that come with such an idea. Not only are they currently signed to different promotions, but Ripley worries that any future storyline involving her husband could be viewed as a rehash of her previous work with Mysterio. The authenticity of her partnership with Mysterio was one of the key reasons it was so successful, and she does not want to attempt to recreate something that fans might feel is derivative or forced. For Ripley, the magic of her storyline with Dominic was that it evolved naturally. There was no grand plan in the beginning, and the storyline's success came from the way it clicked unexpectedly with audiences. That kind of organic connection is rare in wrestling, and Ripley is protective of that experience. She has openly stated that she is not interested in trying to replicate that same energy with anyone else unless it feels equally authentic. While she acknowledges that working with her real-life husband could be exciting, she is cautious about how such a storyline would be perceived. Wrestling fans are quick to compare and critique, and Ripley does not want a storyline with Matthews to feel like a recycled version of what she already accomplished with Mysterio. Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy in WWE, has not competed for the company in more than 4 years. During his time in WWE, he established himself as a highly skilled competitor and even captured championship gold, but he eventually departed to pursue other opportunities. Since joining AEW, Matthews has found success as a member of the House of Black, showcasing his talents on a new stage. Despite this, fans know that in professional wrestling, a return to WWE is never off the table. Wrestlers have switched companies many times throughout history, and Matthews making his way back to WWE at some point remains a realistic possibility. Ripley, on the other hand, has solidified her position as one of WWE's top stars. Her dominance in the women's division and her unique character have made her one of the most compelling performers in the industry. She has proven time and again that she can carry storylines and elevate her partners, making her a valuable asset to WWE's programming. Because of her success, any storyline involving her and Matthews would likely receive significant attention. If Matthews were to return, their real-life relationship would add another layer of intrigue to their characters, and Matthews making his way back to WWE at some point remains a realistic possibility. Ripley, on the other hand, has solidified her position as one of WWE's top stars. Her dominance in the women's division and her unique character have made her one of the most compelling performers in the industry. She has proven time and again that she can carry storylines and elevate her partners, making her a valuable asset to WWE's programming. Because of her success, any storyline involving her and Matthews would likely receive significant attention. If Matthews were to return, their real-life relationship would add another layer of intrigue to their characters.